You know what? I gotta work on that because one thing I hate about going live is as soon as you go live, it just automatically is live. Like it doesn't give you a minute to prepare or to do anything. Like it just starts going live. Like where they do that at? Whew, child. I just wanted to catch up with my chatters. It's a lot going on in these internet streets, and I hope everybody is, whew, at least somewhat trying to behave or stay sane or doing something, child, because it's real. It's real, the real deal, Holyfield. Just saying. Like it got real quickly. This has escalated. I feel like we need Ti to come on and say some big words to help clear this situation. Like, dear Ti, can you say some big words to calm these Negroes down? Hey, Jimmy Jim. What up, girl? Bella Vanessa. Hey, Open Book. I ain't gonna be on. This migraine is killing me. And I'm like, do y'all ever sit back sometimes and be like, where the fuck did the day go? It's 5:30. Like literally, it was just 6 a.m. just a minute ago. Lisa, hey Slim Thick, I love your name. Hey Lakeisha. Hey Cynthia. Hello, Stephanie. It's a mess, Lisa. Tamara. Tamara, I hope you don't get offended, but you look like you can cook. And that coming from somebody that's greedy like me, that's a compliment. Just saying. Like whatever you cook, I would eat. Betty Lou doing what she do. I love the name. Hey Lakeisha. Yes, Lisa, it drained me today too. It really did. I promise you. Yes, Tamara, I knew it. Such a good. I don't even got my tarot decks out, and look at me. Look at me predicting. Not the bop bop. Hey, Miss Evelyn. Ooh, I just feel like we. You ever? I've been saying this for a while, y'all, and if you paid attention, I've been saying I feel like something coming. Like I've been saying this. We had yesterday's situation, but I don't know. I feel like something is coming. I don't know. Today drained me. I love that damn what is it? Is it a whatever? It's a sound bite or whatever. Today drained me. Nothing, Vanessa. You ain't missed nothing today, unless I haven't caught up because I don't really go on Facebook like that. But I haven't been on Facebook today, so I'm sure something has occurred. I'm still talking about the remnants of yesterday and how this is all escalated to now we doing clink clinks. You know. You know what? I am not from hey Aries. I'm not from New Orleans. I'm a Jersey girl. Maybe that's what you hear. A lot of the times. Yes, Miss Lady. Yes, we are protected. Yes. I love when Archangel Michael comes out in my deck. You better say it, Soul Tribe. Honey, we need prayers. Where you from, Bella? Prayers and lots of them. And I promise you, I'm not laughing at that woman. One, because I don't like karma, and karma is a bitch. So I'm just not laughing at that woman, but I will say I hope and pray that she makes better decisions. Hey, Trenton, I had some fun down there, and then down in South Jersey too, Penns Grove, New Jersey. I had some fun down there. Cherry Hill, it had a little cutie out there. Then this crazy Negro from Camden. Something was wrong with him, child. He tried to hop on my car while it was moving, but I was young. Yes, you can. Ice pop. These kids, I promise. I said kids. Well, my dog is like a kid, but I promise you they eat so much when they home for the summer. But I'm not laughing at that lady, but I really don't. I hope this doesn't repeat itself, and maybe people will get the picture when it comes to certain things and certain movements, because this is just ugly. Like this escalated quickly, didn't it, y'all? Like this escalated real quickly. Hey, Hasana. Hey, Puddin' Pop. Like this shit has turned up. It's not funny. It was never a game to me. You know what I'm saying? Like just with looking back over the videos and seeing how everything has been playing out and things that were said and accusations and videos. Like all of this has never been funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Granted, there's been some funny moments and funny sayings. Like I've been calling people morons all week. But for the most part, none of this has been a laughing matter. But damn, it has really taken a like, woo, we are not in Kansas anymore. You know what, Miss Lady, and true, I think what happens a lot of time and what I'm seeing with situations like this, when pride and ego get into play, people have this, I don't know, like, I don't know why there's people that have this stigma surrounding them like they're untouchable. Anybody can get it. And that's, no one is exempt from, bullshit and shit like this. Hey, Hot Wings. Um, and I think pride and ego comes into play a lot with these situations. Like, too prideful, I don't want to stop, or nobody's gonna tell me to stop. Like sometimes that ego gotta die, especially the pride. You know what, Lakia, I do, especially with looking back at that page. I can't remember all the acronyms, child. So I'm gonna just say KUW, because I don't got no time to be spelling all that bullshit out. Just with the KUW page, when that was up, I knew from there it was going somewhere crazy. You know what I mean? That page came on and changed the narrative. That's my personal opinion. I think the start of that page, is where things really, really started to take a very ugly turn. It was already ugly, but that page stirred a lot of shit up. And that's just my opinion, and can't nobody change it, and can't nobody change that, and can't nobody beat me. I said what I said. And for old girl, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice, and you know who the fuck you are, because I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. And I'm gonna just leave it at that, because I know you watching and I know you listening. So I'm gonna tell you this one more time. I'm trying to be fucking nice. And we gonna leave that alone. Anyway, y'all, I had a moment. Yeah, yeah. It was bound to happen. It was not, I didn't think this. Now I gotta be honest. I didn't think this. I promise you I didn't. Look here, you got cussed out for cash apping. Now how you out here doing the Lord's work and somebody cussing you out? Make that make sense. I didn't know the daughter even had a cash app. Or like, did she needed money? Was that a thing? Did I miss that too? The daughter needed money, y'all? I knew that they had, like, from what I was hearing, there was like a strained relationship and, things of that nature, but I didn't know that she was in a financial situation as well. She called you the B word. Well, goddamn. Who going on live tonight? She got out, Keita, and you know what? That is so sad. That is so sad. If it hasn't humbled her, that is really, really, truly sad, because this would be a learning lesson for me. Because guess what? I did all these for these people that don't really give a good damn about me. Why am I doing this and going so hard? I wouldn't. I promise you I wouldn't. There's no way. And then it comes to the point where now have a charge. Oh, hell no. Wouldn't be me. She can keep going if she wants to. I would sit somewhere and shut the hell up and move to another state and mind my business, looking straight, and finish living my soft life, or whatever life she had, the soft life. What was, wasn't that what it was? Hey, Hasana girl, I would get back to my soft life and let these people be, because this shit just got real. Oh, she going. I don't even watch her lives. I'm sure people will catch me up and let me know. I can't. You know what I'm saying? That's why people, when they say, when you don't like something, or you know what I mean, you don't want to tune in. I don't tune in, and it's not even. I don't. There's no content, so it's never anything, interesting. It's not necessarily going to be entertaining, or I don't know the skill or whatever, so it's no point for me to tune into that. Hey, Precious B. Keita K. Key, you ain't never lie. Hey, Christy. I would take my ass off the internet, worry about my career, make sure, I'm good there. And girl, bye. I wouldn't be fooling up with these damn people. And I promise you, when you meet, now granted, as women and adults, you would love to be able to draw connections when you get older. But the reality of it is, honey, when you in your 30s and your 40s and 50s, unless you have somebody your riders, these people that you meet right now, they're not gonna hold you down. They're not. That's just what it is. We're at the age where you could meet somebody and y'all can have a very strong rapport. But these people aren't your friends. Yeah, I don't. Hey D, what's up, Mama? Hey Christy. Yeah, I just don't even tune in. You know what I'm saying? I just that hey, some people like it, but I can't, child. I can't. Unless it's, if it's entertaining. Like the who I tune into what's that? The only ones live I'll be checking. His name is Skinbone. He's like he does skits, he tall, skitty, linky. That little Negro, he remind me of my goofy nephews. He's so damn funny. Now, lives like that I check into because they're entertaining to me. If it's not entertaining, I'm not just gonna be sitting there looking at you, looking at me. Hey Tokyo Blue. I hate lives where the people just be like, hey, and it's like they eating a sandwich or something, and it's like, so I'm supposed to sit here and watch you eat? I'm not doing this. I got bills. Hold up, mommy issues. Okay, chat. And yeah, he is hilarious. He's so damn goofy, I promise you. Like I check into lives like that, because it entertains me. Don't you know every time something like this has going on, I forgot what it was. It was something. Oh, y'all, it's gonna drive me sick. But it was something else that was going on, and she made like the big announcement. Oh my goodness, I'm going live, only to like, just look in the camera. This is, it's clickbait, is what they do. You know what I'm saying? Girl, that live ain't gonna be nothing but just talking or praising God or eating something or cooking something, and you know, the old banana in a tailpipe trick, child. People gonna stop falling for that mess. She ain't gonna say nothing that's gonna get herself in trouble at all. How you doing, Miss D? The comments have been so dumb on this here little thing. I might have to switch up and start going. You know what? With that scraping, and you know what? I can't stand. Hey, Lisa, I can't stand. Wouldn't give a fuck shit damn who it is. Like pan scraping is like, oh, it's like nails down the chalkboard for me. Like certain things get me to going. That gets me to going. When people like say y'all or like peg me, like that gets me going. Honey, but pan scrape, I can't listen to it. It drives me nuts. It drives me completely insane. I cannot do it. I refuse. I refuse. This is ugly. I ain't never. I know I keep saying that, y'all, and I don't mean to be repetitive, but for the life of me, I have never seen anything like this when it comes to social media in a couple. This is literally insane. I have never seen or witnessed anything quite like this. This is crazy. I mean, you kind of. I mean, she can try to go that route, but I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, you had a conversation with that girl. You said her name before on live. Commented. Um, she's commented on live, so you can try to go the deny route, but it's already out in cyber world. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'll be really shocked, and I always the one to say I love to be like I was stand corrected. But I don't think that girl gonna speak either. I really don't, because she would have did it already. If somebody pissed you off, at least me, if somebody pissed me off and I'm done with them and I'm not dealing with them and this is what it is, oh, you best believe I'm speaking on it at that moment, in that moment exactly. I'm not going to come up here and say, guess what, y'all, tomorrow at 11:14, I'm about to tell. Why? When you can just tell it now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes me call bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to bite my tongue. If somebody pissed me off, oh, I'm talking about it right then and there. What you waiting for? So I really, I think that was just my feelings is hurt, and I need somebody to unhurt my feelings, and then I'm gonna move on. I don't think that girl's gonna talk. But like I said, I'll come on my live and stand corrected if she do, but I doubt it. You're wasting too much time. If she needed to talk, she would have said so. I think so too, Vanessa. I think certain things is just like a warning, or I don't know why people do the things they do. Because, honey, it wouldn't have been me. If I was done with you, oh, I'm going live right then and there. I don't have to wait. And for what? That's crazy to me. That's why I said this is retarded. And then what's also crazy to me is you don't know this woman. What makes you think that she's gonna be loyal to you? That's what a lot of the things I don't understand with this situation. Like, this is a woman that you met online from a story that you followed, that you befriended. What makes you think she's loyal to you? At the end of the day, she don't give a damn. She don't give a damn about my ass, your ass, her own ass, and her kids. She said it herself. So, like, I don't understand why you would be surprised. You don't even know that woman. Well, we talking a couple of months, not even a year of knowing this person. So, like, I don't know. That's just weird to me. People are not your best friend that you've known for a couple of months. Hey, Nana, people don't give a damn about you. What you crying for? That's just weird to me. Probably Lisa, because you know what I'm saying. What I always say, you point one finger, it can be two pointing right back at your ass. So, I'm sure she's not innocent either. So, does she really, really want that smoke? Do you really want that smoke? Because I don't think she can't tell on her without telling on herself. Yeah, it is given. Hey Amber, it is given very much delusional. Very much delusional. How the hell you best friends? You don't know this goddamn woman and she don't know you like that. Girl, sit down somewhere and go find a real friend, a real one that's like in real life that go out and have dinner with, and meet each other's friends and family, like a real sister girl friendship. Not no content creator that you slid in the inbox on some, oh, I hate your husband too, now let's be best friends, and now I'm mad at you and I said I'm gonna say something but now I'm not. Girl, bye. Sit down. Can't stand people like that. If you got something to say it then. Life is too fucking short. Oh, Keita, absolutely. If you're gonna do it, if you're doing all this for free, like spending hours doing all this, investigating and researching, and you are boo boo the fool. I promise you. Hey Tina, if that child wasted hours when she could have been updating her resume or looking for a shelter to take in the dogs or whatever the case may be, I'm sure you could have spent a lot of time doing something else very productive, other than what you may or may not have been doing. Like, I don't get that. And same with old girl. You could have spent a lot of time doing something else. What happened, Amber? What was going on with your nonsense? You know what, Bubblegum? She needs a friend. And I'm sure if she is handicapped, I don't know that, but I'm sure if she is, that has to be a difficult life. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she's looking for friends in all the wrong places. But baby girl, this ain't the way you go about it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Coco. Yeah, like this ain't the way you go about it. Like I don't know. I can't even sit here and say that, and this is my opinion. I can't feel bad for you, Ma. Like I really can't. You're an adult. You can make your own decisions. No one told you to slide in her inbox. No one told you to do any of that. And the fact that you feel like obligated and that this person is going to do something to you unless you sign some sort of contract, then you crazy. You crazy. That girl ain't obligated to help your ass, and you didn't have to get involved. How about that? You chose to. Girl, I helped you. I helped you. And guess what? You know what somebody will say? Well, I ain't ask you to. They'll be looking at you like you crazy. I hope she get her life together. You know what, Lakeisha? I actually did a video on that, with that whole the baby mama and her, and I posted, the things that she said about it. And what sucks with me, it's very hard for me to believe a person if you kind of said completely opposite before. And that's just me. Everybody else is different. They look at it like, oh, well, maybe they had a change of heart. But no, I'm really, really like, that old saying back in the 90s, my word is bond. Like that, I'm so big on that. It's not even funny. So I don't know what happened in her age and all of that. But the fact that she's like contradicted things, it's really hard to believe her. And that's just me. And guess what? And that's the same thing that would happen in a court of law. They'll go back and pull it and say, well, on this date, you said that you couldn't stand this woman, and this woman was keeping your child. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it for me. It makes it. I don't know who you are, so I don't. I can't. I can't believe you either. You don't. You changed up. I don't know what's what. When I'm live, you gotta wait until I'm talking. Good job, baby. It's all right. Y'all, I'm sitting here running my mouth, and my mic was muted. Hey Cheryl. Hey Miss Sexy Ray. Exactly. You can't be a fool your entire life. I can't really. I can't. I can't. And what sucks is though, like with BM number one, baby mama number one, guess what? What if it is true? But you make people, it's hard to believe you when you said completely the opposite. So, that's why hey Miss J, I can't even go there with her. I really can't. Like, which one is it? Was he horrible and abusive or was he not? Was he the one that caught you in there? Because his story said that he came in and caught you in the crib with a dude. Like, I mean, so what's really real? I don't know who to believe when it comes to that situation. So I pay her dust as a result. I'm not even about to go digging in that can of worms. I wish her and her children well. I hope they succeed in life and do all good things. Because I'm not going there with that girl. It's too much. I promise you, it's too much. Nothing like a herbal refreshment, I promise you. I promise. I can't feel for anybody that could have made better decisions too. Like I can't. If you could have made better decisions, I can't feel sorry for you. You're like, I just can't. Didn't have to do that. Didn't have to go this far. Hey, chit chat, Nitra. Didn't have to do most of this stuff. You know what, Keita? I felt that way too, especially with like, going live. And I was like, wait a minute, is this? And I hate to say it because this was such an argument a couple weeks back. Like, oh, you just want a platform and you want to get monetized. Oh my God, if I hear monetized one more again, I swear I don't even want to hear that name. What's up, Ray? I don't even want to hear that term. You want to get monetized. Girl, bye. I could care less about Facebook. That is literally, y'all know I done said this I don't know how many times. I can't stand Facebook. I hate that app. Oh, I can't stand it for a lot of political reasons too. And like they can't get nothing from me. Not a dime of my money. I'll be damned. I don't like how they do their advertising. I don't like how they collect data. Like none of that. It's just oh, I can't stand it. She back on FB saying she tell everything. Like why didn't she just give off the internet? Who back on saying that? Who's saying that? Hey Angie, how you doing, Miss Angie? Oh, she's home. She's free. That's crazy. You think I would, you, child, ain't no way I would come back to that app talking smiggity. Oh, child, Hercules, Hercules. Hey, baby, how you doing? I hope she did not return and still being, I hope not. I really hope not because that is just so, that's backwards. Or am I tripping, y'all? Would you do that after you just, had to be in custody over a situation? Would you return or am I tripping or am I asking too much? Because I would be on a plane somewhere and going to an undisclosed location. And every time you see me, I would have on some oversized shades. And if people say my name, I promise I would act like they was talking to somebody else. Honey, I would be in disguise and hiding and away from the bull. Wow, that's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't be talking about that. Wow. And that's why it's where when people say like, "Oh, this needs to be over and let it go and let it go and it should be over," I agree. But how? When stuff like this still occurs, you know what I'm saying? How is it ever going to be over? And I was the main one that was rooting for. I'm still, you know what, y'all? I'm gonna still wave my pom poms for peace, and I'm hoping for a Christmas miracle. But I'm really starting to think, when is this going to be over? Is it going to cause for someone to actually get hurt physically? Which I don't wish on anybody, but like, damn, what is it going to take? At this point, I think the only thing that can be agreed upon is that two opposing sides will never agree. That just has to be the agreement. There's going to be people, there are people that 100% believe that Robert is innocent, and there are people that 100% believe that the wife was a liar, and you won't be able to convince them otherwise. So, knowing that, what's the argument? No new videos have been surfaced, no new audios. It's the same that we've seen. Everyone has drawn their own conclusion and their own opinion, and whatever side is discusses their views. And that should be agreed upon. I agree that I don't agree with you. Just saying. I would think so because this is giving mental. This would make me feel, this would drive anybody insane. It should, to keep going with this because it can't be healthy. If you respond to anytime somebody, and I'm sure people pop with a situation like that, I'm sure people probably like, oh girl, look at this, or look what this person said about this, and then you're gonna fly off the handle again. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when is it gonna end? Like, I have my opinion, it has already been drawn, and no one will ever be able to change that unless I stand corrected and see something else other than what I've seen. Period. I tell y'all what, if y'all haven't watched Survival of the Thickets on Netflix, it's a cute little show. It's like, it reminds me of like Insecure, Issa Rae. In fact, I want to see if she's behind this, but it's a very cute, raunchy little show with brown people. I love it. And you know what, Lakeith, I can't, when it comes to, then that's one thing I can't get with the family, the mothers or fathers um having like bad relationship with the kids. That's one thing I can't um understand. And as a mother, I don't know what my child can do to make me like not deal with them. That's, I don't know. I hope I never have to, face something like that because, being a mother, it's very hard to see how that can occur. Like, what goes wrong to where, you're just like, I'm not dealing with this person. But everybody got their skeletons, child. Everybody got their skeletons. Oh, that's just sad. I couldn't, at least not publicly. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel that way about her, me personally, I wouldn't be able to say that to the world. You know what I'm saying? That would be something private. and to which, I wouldn't be letting everyone else know that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. And it's sad. I'm not gonna get to crying. I had a different strain today. This strain don't make me cry, y'all. So I won't be crying. Oh, Miss Lady, that was so brave for sharing, and you're brave for surviving. But yeah, I do feel like a lot of instances he was defending himself. And I still, me personally, if I had to label this relationship, I would say that it was very toxic and abusive on uh, a lot of verbal abuse, a lot of verbal abuse. And I think arguments took place into which physical altercations, some of which she initiated, took place. And like I'm not I won't change that, you know. It was definitely an unhealthy ass fucking relationship, I'll tell you that. That shit seemed very toxic. Like y'all should have been divorced year one, because it doesn't seem like they, even outside of it, they just don't seem compatible, not even as friends. Like it just does not seem compatible. Even in happier times, like in photographs, I don't know. It just seemed like something, I don't know. It just seemed like something wasn't there. Something, like it just didn't scream happy to me. I never got the I'm totally happy um family vibes there. It seemed a bit forced at times, I just feel like those are two people that just should never have gotten together. I'm doing all right, horn dog. How you doing? I'm digging the name. I tell you what, it's unforgettable. I tell you that, when a name like horn dog can't forget you. Through the fire, through the limits, and yeah, it's still some matches being struck. I agree with you, Miss Angel. It's certainly some matches being struck. But like I always say though, how can it go on forever? You know what I'm saying? If they didn't have a child, I can see that, but when you have a child, you literally cannot hate this person for the rest of your life. Like you do know that this is someone that you literally can't avoid. So it can't continue. It can't. Ain't no way you're going to spend 10, 20 years still hating this person. That's insane to me. At some point you got to let it go. Not even shit. And with most women, if you hate that man so much, guess what? In order for you to really move on, you can't hate that person. You got to let them go. That's how you know you're really over a motherfucker. When you wish them well, like, and genuinely wish them well, and you have nothing bad to say about them. Seriously. Hey, Dimitri. Yeah, horn dog. Those toxic relationships. Oh my gosh. And who we're not exempt. I mean, a lot of people have experienced them. There was just a situation in which they're Nigerian. Um and he was on Instagram and he was posting about how he can't believe that he did this, and he actually unalived her. And he was posting on Instagram basically confessing, and in it he was saying that he should have left this toxic relationship so long ago. But he was really taking accountability for it. This girl lost her life, but he used that word as well, and we see it so much that people kind of, they're like normalizing toxicity, which is insane to me. Like that is so insane. Like who was that person that lost the she was she had a apprenticeship or whatever. She was an ambassador for Fenty, Rihanna's line, and she made the statement that she wouldn't mind. She wants her man to pull a GUN on her, and that shows that she loves him. What fool did that? She was on Love and Basketball or Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Anyway, child, Rihanna said, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, honey, not only will you not be wearing my brand anymore, all pictures of you will be removed, and I don't play that." Like Rihanna is someone that we all know that went through a horrible situation, but she doesn't speak on it, but she speaks on it in other ways. Like for example, she used that woman as an example, saying, if this is what you actually believe, then honey, you can't be associated with me, because she is an advocate. So at some point, when you're over it, you just move differently without throwing shade. She doesn't throw shade at that man. She could literally ruin CB if she really wanted to. She really could have. But she didn't. And she said she couldn't because she needed to let that go for her. Drea, boom, thank you. I knew somebody knew it. Exactly, horn dog. Like cheated on. And more than once. That's what just saying. I'll say allegedly, but yeah, he was like not just it wasn't like he was cheating, allegedly. So yeah, it happens. Beyonce too. She not exempt. But at some point you gotta let that go. You're so strong, D. I love that. Exactly. And that's what people fail to realize. The help isn't for the person. You know what I'm saying? The help is for you. The help is for you to move past. And the help is for you to say, I refuse to let this consume me. I refuse to let it consume me. Because that's all it does when you don't let it go. It consumes you. You look at that person and you get sick to your stomach, and because it consumes you. But you got to let that go. And that's when you grow and you flourish. Turn into a little butterfly, baby. Just be flying away. You'll see that person, and next thing you know, you just be smiling and waving and so happy and could care less because you've done what you needed to do. You can be around them. You don't feel any way. It doesn't cause you anxiety, nothing. That's why you have to let it go. So you can remove those emotions that's still tied to that pain. You know what I'm saying? Who's Ari? I don't know who Ari is, Diamond. Yeah, horn dog, of course women do it too. And that's the whole point of, with a lot of people speaking on it. Women do it too. Absolutely. I had to tell a girlfriend, like, girl, you about to lose this man. And he not going nowhere. I said, okay, keep it up. He left. That was a dramatic pause. He got good and going. Because no one wants to deal with toxic. This girl was hiding in trunks. I said, why are you doing this? Like, this man just go to you hiding in trunks. He really got to work, and this fool was in the trunk. I said, girl, if you don't get out this man trunk, please leave this man alone and just let him provide and go to work. And you steady looking and steady picking for something. And he was 100% faithful. And you riding in trunks. Oh, Gloria. Really? Of all things for you to come in here and say this is what you want to say in the chat? Like, does that make you feel better? Or are you being for real? That you're asking us to pray for your punani? We'll be praying for punani, y'all. Okay? You could have worded that a little bit differently, honey. I'm just saying. Because that's what they do, horn dog. That's what they do. Oh, Lord. She telling it all. What's she telling? This is too much, Stephanie. See, I knew it. I told y'all. Didn't I say earlier when I first came on? I said, I feel like this, feel like something else. I feel like something else is going to happen. It's just one of those weeks. I think last Friday ended with a bang. Like, here we are in another week, and it's just little mini explosions until one final boom. One final boom. I'm so sorry that your uterus smells like quiche. How exactly does one smell their uterus? Girl, get out of here. I'm not doing this with you. You know, got good and bands. I'm not doing this with this lady. Punani smells like quiche. Girl, Oh, about that. Oh, okay. Child. Spinach quiche is delicious. If it's spinach and cheese, it might not be too bad. But I don't know about anybody's uterus smelling like quiche. People got too much something time on their hands. They posted something about her, and I'm sure she's over in there. I'm sure she is. I am sure she is. Because this is too much. Exactly, Tokyo. I felt the same. Like, ew. Like, well, girl, baby girl, baby girl, what is you doing? What are you talking about, baby girl? Uterus problems and quiche and whatnot. We're not doing this. All right, y'all. My migraine's starting to go away, so that feels better. See, y'all be helping me out too. I promise. Y'all really do help me get it together and stay sane. I think Retta is going live. I hope Rett's to go. I'm gonna check on her. I'm gonna pop in there and make sure that she's good too, because everybody's just popping off. That I will say I agree with you. I don't know where we got into this where as adults where we can't say sorry or we can't, own up to our wrongs too or I can't understand this new wave. I'm the first person where if I hurt someone or if I did something wrong, I would actually lose sleep as a result of it. Like and that's no bullshit. Like I would feel horrible, and it's on my mind, And especially I don't know if it comes with losing too many people or whatever, but I can't function if I know that I have to say sorry to someone. So I don't understand how people are just walking around with just like I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Nobody's right. Like I said before, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Yeah, the cursing is a little too much for me. Especially, I don't know. Especially like you know the saying like don't act a certain way in front of company. You know what I'm saying? So if I have a large platform, the last thing I'm going to be doing, I don't like the NIGGA when it's so loud and out there to where like everybody can hear it. Now, if I'm just backyard and then we talking and it's that, but like I'm not going to go out in a store and say that. You know what I mean? Or I'm not going to go out like to where I'm around strangers and say that. Now, if we're like I'm saying at the spades table or something, that's a different story. But you won't catch me on the live or even posting like, "Oh, he's NIGG." I just, as a woman, I don't like it, and I don't do it publicly. But like I said, if it's a cookout and family playing spades or whatever, yeah. But I'm not gonna publicly, go out and say that. Hey, open book. Oh, I definitely know what you're saying, horn dog. Yeah, Angel. I'm glad you get it. Yeah, I am too. If I'm right, I'm right. And if I'm wrong, then damn it, I gotta make it right. You know what I'm saying? But to just walk around like my shit don't stink and like I don't do no wrong, oh child, please. Maybe at like 21 because that around that time you thought you knew everything anyway. Maybe even somewhat around 25ish, but that's when I started to figure it out, But not any older than that. I just don't see that. I don't understand that. So all right, my chatters. I just wanted to hop on because I haven't been live on my own page in a while, so I got to get better on that. But I will see y'all on these internet streets, and who knows what live I'll pop on. So I might come on late tonight. I'm a night owl anyway. I'll talk to y'all later, chatties. Hey, Miss Tamara.